finished.
Yes. That's him.
That's all right, man. I want to tell you again, I'm very sorry for your loss.
Who's that out there?
Mr. Blatt? Are you Colton Blatt out of Wichita, Arkansas?
Who's asking?
Oh, sir, there's no need for that, I assure you.
You're trespassing.
Sir, my name is Samuel Collins. I'm here with good news for you, Mr. Blatt. I represent the Bank of New Orleans. You might have heard of it.
Sure. Big bank. What's that got to do with me?
Well, it appears that you've inherited quite the collection from a relative. Recently deceased, I'm saddened to say.
Ain't no relative past I've ever heard of.
Perhaps so, but if the bank's research is accurate, you're the last living descendant of these. Worth thousands at an auction, if you choose to sell them. Though the estate sale would have had us keep them in our archives. Today, fortune has your favor. Now, I have traveled many miles to find you, and though I am for formality out here in the heat, I'm wondering if we could sit to discuss this transfer. May I come in?
Open your coat. Pains, you say?
Yes, sir. Quite valuable.
Yeah. Yeah, sure. Come on in. Remind me your name again, banker?
Samuel Collins, merely a representative of the bank.
In New Orleans, yeah.
That's right.
In this relation?
By all means, Mr. Blatt, see for yourself.
Darrell Blight, born
Born July 1st, 1842, died September 14th, 1891. Second cousin on your father's side.
Yeah, well, I never knew my father. And I sure as hell never knew this Daryl.
Well, apparently there's some connection. He was an art collector in the city. If you sign, he's passed sole possession to you. You've got some treasures here, Mr. Black. I was a painter before I came to work for the bank as an appraiser, see? And I must say, the craftsmanship in these works is remarkable.
Well, then let me see him.
By all means.
Don't worry, sir. I only paint with my right. The attention to detail in the human form.
What's that one right there?
An extra. Maybe you can paint yourself. Perhaps these will, spark your interest. The latest addition to the collection, I've been told. What do you think?
So when do I get the money?
The money. Right. You know, Mr. Blatt, you really should learn to appreciate art more. Take your time.
I've seen my share. So where do I sign, painter?
You sign right there.
So now what? I mean, how much you reckon these things are even worth?
I'll be honest with you, Mr. Blatt. I really can't say. You could be a poor man, you could be a rich man. Though you seem the former.
And what's that supposed to mean?
I mean, who you are, Mr. Blatt. What I make of you. I mark you an opportunist. You're not a planner. Not by nature. You're like a leaf on the wind, going from one thing to the next. I've known some men like you before, but the things you've done, it's beyond anything I've seen. You see an open window or a loose lock, and you think to yourself, whatever's inside is for me. Typically, my part of the job would be done much quicker, but I had to speak with you. I had to understand who could do all this. It's finished.
Yes. That's him.
That's all right, man. I want to tell you again, I'm very sorry for your loss. You made yourself known. After the last one, I had a feeling you'd go about as far away as you could. I didn't lie to you about one thing, Mr. Blatt. I do paint with my right, but I shoot with my left.